Stay with me. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pliyo, and today we're going to review the 2 new units that are coming to help kill Rengokutsu. Because, you know, the sprinters are asking for a nerf to Rengokutsu, and the marathoners are saying, actually, buff it, because we are like, so easy, buddy. And the company is saying, well, you know, I can give you this option that you can pay for it. Let's go, let's see into. You want to talk? Fine. Very nice, tiny dragon.
Ninfoniel is a versatile support animus.
New support. Because in the PvP meta, we don't have enough enough support. All right, let's see.
Ninfoniel grants all allies increased attack, immunity, and a special shield, Rhyme Bloom, that further enhances attack.
So, increase attack, immunity, and Rhyme Bloom also increases attack. So your DPS are gonna go brum, and they're gonna stand like smashing it. Which in Rengokutsu, you need that. You need a bit more damage to speed the fight. So kind of like it's like a DPS race.
Skill 2 can equalize all allies' HP and provides healing. She significantly boosts the team's
She heals as well.
survivability.
Another healer! Because we didn't have enough healers in the PvP meta. So like, I will give you another one so that, you know, when you place Green Sania, first pick, I can place Lingluo and Ninfoniel, and then you can place Fukio, and then both of us have 2 healers. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Giving her a unique advantage in high difficulty stages. Skill 1 deals damage to a single enemy with the chance to apply increased resistance for 2 turns. Skill 2 redistribute.
So skill 1, increasing resistance. I would love to see how that's going to work. I guess because it's increased resistance for 2 turns. So in a way, it's the same increase, but it just lasts longer. So you could maybe extend that duration of the buff or something. It's interesting because I think increased resistance sometimes is a bit disappointing.
All allies
Skill should redistribute all allies HP, so similar to Valerian.
Evenly, then heals the entire.
And also heal. So this is Valerian with steroids. Well, I mean, Valerian can save you from dying, which is very useful in Terrormaton and all those things. This is like right away. I think is a mass pull for Bruiser compositions. I think. I mean, we haven't seen maybe it's too early to say. All right, maybe it's too early to say. But this another healer in the PvP meta. Oh my god.
Our party ultimate skill applies increased attack for 2 turns, Rhyme Bloom for 2 turns, and immunity for 1 turn to all allies. Effects on the primary target would last 1 additional turn.
So the primary target gets even more buff. So attack for 3 turns, immunity for 3 turns. Wow.
Rhyme Bloom is a special shield that can absorb damage equal to its value and increases attack while active.
Just
And increase
1 second.
damage equal to its value and increases attack while active.
So Rhyme Bloom is a shield with steroids. So another shielder. My god, man. This is like... I'm just thinking about PvP. PvP is gonna be so tough already. Like my last matches in PvP, they have been in auto because it's like I place my healers and then you place your things and then we both are gonna heal. Now yet another healer. It's gonna be interesting. I like the design though. I like that it has like so many like snowflakes around that and the hair. And the outfit. I expect high standards. Hope you do too. That's nice. Overall, like I think this is like could be really interesting to any roster. Like having an extra healer is always good. A healer that also increases attack is fantastic, so you can play more on the offense, and it's gonna be extremely useful in things like Doki Doki, for example. I think it's gonna be really useful in maybe Terrormaton as well, although Terrormaton, yes, maybe Terrormaton as well. I think it can be really useful everywhere because Lingluo, what happens is a cleanser, right? So Now, in this case, we have someone that helps your DPS do even more damage, plus giving you a shield and so on and so forth. So, like, well, we need to see still like the percentages, right? It's always early to say. Always there's like a bit of like hype, mass pull, etc. Let's always wait for the exact specific details, because maybe the percentages are so low of the shield that it applies, or of damage or attack or something like that. I don't know. It's always good to know the investment basically on Lattice, because that's the key thing. Now the second one,
すごくいい天気だし
Sugoku.
一緒にサーフィンしに行かない
This is giving me shonen
Batsby
protagonist
is a high
vibe.
output damage dealer whose effectiveness scales with the number of debuffs on enemies. His passive increases damage based on the types of debuffs afflicting targets.
What? The passive is like increased damage based on the
Based
debuff.
on the types of debuffs afflicting targets, while his ultimate applies group vulnerability and grants massive strike prep increase on critical
And grant massive strike prepping.
hits. Paired with his skill 2, which extends
Is this the Hashira of water?
debuff durations on crit, he can unleash devastating group damage in quick succession. Synergizes exceptionally well with all allies who apply multiple debuffs. Skill 1 deals damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict anti-heal.
Right, so anti-heal is something that we already have in some units. Mio, for example, is really useful, especially really useful in the PvP meta. So, well, let's see.
Exclusive passive. For each unique debuff on the target, Batsby's damage dealt increases. Skill 2 deals damage.
But it only increases his damage. If I understood correctly, the passive is only for his damage.
Damage to all enemies. Critical hits extend the duration of existing debuffs by 1 turn. Ultimate deals AoE damage and applies vulnerability for 2 turns.
This is the Hashira of water.
Each critical hit on an enemy grants Batsby a strike prep increase.
今年こそ
Okay, let's review a few things, because like I'm not exactly convinced by the kit. Well, it extends debuff. Great, sort of.
On critical hits. Paired with his skill 2, which
Let's start from here.
types of debuffs afflicting targets, while his ultimate applies group vulnerability.
So
and
this is
grants
really useful,
massive
group
strike
vulnerability.
prep increase on critical hits. Paired
Massive strike prep increase. What's that? Massive strike prep increase. And grants massive strike prep increase. This is the thing that it threw me off. So this is the thing I was trying to understand when I came back. I don't know.
and grants massive strike prep increase on critical hits. Paired with his skill 2, which extends debuff durations on crit.
Extend the debuff duration on crit, I understand that. He can unleash devastating group
Can
damage.
unleash devastating
Sure.
group damage in quick succession. Synergizes
I love the outfit.
exceptionally well with all allies
His carrying count.
who apply multiple debuffs. Skill 1 deals damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict anti-heal.
Right, so skill 1 deals damage and anti-heal. It has a chance, but we don't know exactly how much damage. So again, really early to say. Really, you need to see the investment on Lattice, and so on and so forth.
Exclusive passive. For each unique debuff on the target, Batsby's damage dealt increases. Skill
Yeah, so the passive is like only for his damage. So maybe this is like a sort of off DPS kind of thing.
2 deals damage to all enemies. Critical hits extend the duration of existing debuffs by 1 turn. Ultimate deals
Increase the duration by 1 turn. Yeah, we got it.
AoE damage and applies vulnerability for 2 turns. Each critical hit on an enemy grants Batsby a strike prep increase.
Again, what is this strike prep increase? Maybe, don't know, something? Is that, it's not turn meter, right? Strike prep?
今年こそ最優秀社員を目指すって決めたんだだからチェディさんに減点されるわけにはいかないってわけ
Right, so on this case, it's not really clear to me the benefit. I mean, yeah, it depends on the percentages. Increasing the duration of debuffs is really useful. So I guess the composition will be Ninfoniel, Lily, right? Because you want to have extra speed and you want to do extra attack. Then a DPS, Dating, Jelly, Liliam. And then the last one, is it going to be Batsby? Or is it going to be something like Claws, for example, right? Because you can only bring 4 units. So I think Klaus might be still better than this guy. Well, again, depends on the percentage. Well, the anti-heal is useful. I don't remember the Rengokutsu healing just simply because I'm playing auto, so I'm missing a bit on the details. Anyhow, what do you think about this so far? Are you happy with this? Is this what you were expecting? Well, first of all, I think it's a bit. I think it's a bit interesting that they're introducing yet another healer. At the same time, I thought the way to fix Rengokutsu, well, of course, it could have been. I'm gonna be talking seriously now. I think Rengokutsu needs a nerf. Maybe you can call me a sprinter. I know the marathoners wouldn't like that, but I think the way to fix Rengokutsu or the way to defeat it is like I thought they were going to bring more abilities like what Lily is doing. You know, like once you hit, another unit hits as well, or maybe something like similar to follow-up attacks, you know, so like everyone gets follow-up attacks, so everybody is hitting harder, so then it could be a way to maybe, you know, work around that. That's something that I thought that could be possible. Another thing that I thought would be something like increasing the mass HP, which they're bringing with shield, which is like similar. But overall, like, I'm pretty convinced that Ninfoniel is going to be huge for our accounts. Batsby, I'm still not seeing it. I think Batsby is going to be fantastic for these like super long fights with Cage Rumble, Infinity Train, all those things. I still need to know this prep increase, which it really confused me. I don't know what the comments will say. Anyhow. Maybe you will know in the comments already and you could explain to me. I would really appreciate it. Speaking of appreciating, I really appreciate everyone for watching, so thanks a lot for doing that. If you like this type of thing, every now and then I like covering Etheria Restart content, so feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Overall, yeah, I'm a bit itchy about the fact that they are bringing solutions as units. And it's not really what we needed. I think what we needed is a simple nerf to Rengokutsu, and that's it. And then, of course, keep bringing new units. That's fantastic, but don't make us think about these units as the only way or the help that is coming. Because I think every new unit could help. We don't know, right? Every new unit could help. And while Ninfoniel, I think it's quite clear. Yeah, I think she's gonna be quite helpful. And look at this. In this time, she's with Klaus, Tiamat, and Liam sucks, but all the other two are fantastic. So overall, I'm feeling, well, let's see. Let's wait and see to the percentages. Once we see the percentages, we will be able to judge a bit more. Now, personally, I think I'm going to go for Ninfoniel for sure. Like on day one, I'm going to do some pulls. Batsby, I'm going to try, probably it's going to be the first unit that I will skip, unless when I read the ability, and it's crystal clear what this means and everything else, or the damage on a single target, then it might be convincing, actually. It might be someone that is fantastic. For example, here is saying high damage with more debuff. Shows him against Sharon, someone you can debuff in higher difficulty. I don't know. We don't know how much it's going to hit on a skill 1, right? Maybe it's 1,000. I'm just saying something ridiculous. It's not going to be that much. So anyhow, what do you think? I would love to hear your comments. Until next time, cheerios. Bye-bye.